Hello, my name is Ed Frawley. A little raspy voice today. I think it's allergies that time of year. I've got a good question and answer here from a customer that wrote Leerburg to the Ask Cindy portal on the front. And again, you don't have to be a customer to ask a question. But this one is kind of interesting. We try and pick interesting topics that we haven't covered 100 times before. This one is, how do I clean my dog's stainless steel Herm Springer prong collar? The hair around my yellow lab's neck is turning black. You don't see that often, but you will see it with some dogs. The discoloration around your dog's neck is not usually from the collar being dirty. And it's also not really a Herm Springer issue as it is a stainless steel issue, because we make Leerburg stainless steel collars that are 100% every bit as good as Herm Springer collars at half the price. And it can happen on Leerburg collars, it can happen on Herm Springer collars. It's more an issue of the dog having some form of an allergic reaction to stainless steel. Cindy goes on to say, I would suggest a curogan prong collar on light colored dogs that are showing this discoloration around the neck. That said, some dogs still experience discoloration with curogan, but far less. She said, I'm not sure how long you're leaving your prong collar on your dog, and that might very well be something that these people, that the curogan doesn't work, the stainless steel doesn't work, that might be something these people have to take a look at. They might have to use a dominant dog collar on their dog. They might have to use like a nylon collar or a leather collar on the dog in conjunction with a dominant dog collar. I can't really tell you. There's a lot of different options here that you can look at. So switch the dog to curogan. Don't make the dog wear it all the time. Don't have it be on the dog 24/7, not even for 8 hours at a time. Get the dog used to changing collars, putting it on, taking it off. Teach the dog that when you put it on, it's going to get a little treat. Normally, if a dog doesn't like having a prong collar on, I won't give him a treat when I take it off, because that's rewarding him when they don't like something. Rather, you give them a treat when you put it on the dog. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. And I guess what I would do, and we always recommend this, if you're going to use a prong collar on a dog, you better have a backup collar. And it should be a dominant dog collar. And why is that? Because prong collars come apart. And when do they come apart? They come apart when the dog is distracted doing something you don't want him to do. You're going to give him a pop on the leash. And if you don't have that prong collar snug underneath his jaw and behind his ears, if it's just hanging there, they come apart. And what happens then? The dog is in a distracted environment. He's doing something he's not supposed to. And all of a sudden, if you don't have a backup collar on the dog, he's off leash. And I can't tell you how many letters and friends I've known over the years, 50 years that I've been doing this, I'm 77, where dogs have had a collar come apart and they run in the street and get run over and killed by a car. So words of warning there. There's a lot of good information in this question.